they're being met with that same faith. See what we have going on here. Whomever this is, they don't like the way that it feels at all. Page of Swords. Everything is blocked with this individual. Starting high with their intuition and then everything else. All of their ideas are blocked. Anything they try to come up with is not it's not gonna work. All because of the way that they mismanage your feelings, your emotions. And it was like, I don't know, that energy was striking to this person. They were happy, to mistreat you. And it's all because you are a divine being. This is someone that was watching you from afar, but I feel like they got blocked from doing so. Now they may be hearing about you or hearing about things that you have going on through the grapevine, but I still feel like they're trying to find a way to like spy on you with the Page of Swords in the reverse. This can even be someone that's like stalkerish. It's giving stalker vibes. But of course, you know, they're not gonna they're not gonna make you feel like that's what they're doing, but they are. Judgment. Someone that's under judgment. A judgment call has been made. And it's stamped. This is stamped. This is signed. This is sealed. And it's been delivered to this person. That faith that I spoke of. However they treated you, it's happening to them times 10. High priestess in the reverse. Could be happening from a high priestess in the reverse. That someone could be engaging with, dealing with, living with, in a relationship with, in a connection with. Or this could be anyone. Mm. Somebody went to go and spy on you with some type of dark practitioner. Yeah. Someone that actually plays in the dark. And whomever this individual is, they're also under judgment. Yeah. This is someone that was into deep sorcery. Yeah, we have the Page of Coins in the reverse. All the good news and things that this person thought that, you know, what happened or would come in is not. It's not. Whatever this situation is going to make a man out of someone or a woman. Because this is still page energy. We got the Page of Swords and the Page of Coins. After they undergo whatever this judgment is, I feel like this is someone that they're not going to have any choice but to repent, surrender to the divine, to God Himself. They're going to be brought to their knees, whoever this is. Yeah. And since they pretty much had to be forced to get brought to their knees about the way that they treated you in the situation, that's the reason why it doubled up. Could even be tripled. We're going to clarify and see what judgment is. This person did the absolute most to you. And you could be someone that have to live with that every day. Like, how could you be so naive or so passive, or when it came down to the difference between someone caring for you or just blatantly criticizing you. This could be someone that criticized everything that you did. It's like you couldn't do nothing right in this person's eyesight. Even if you were doing something right, they never deemed it to be good. They could have always tried to downplay, whatever you said or whatever you came up with. And that's a part of the reason why this person's ideas and everything that they're trying to do is blocked. Yeah. Some of this stuff that's happening with this individual, they're getting back exactly what they did to you. No doubt about it, because I see it. But it's going to be amplified. It is. Look, justice and a fool in the reverse. Both of these are in the reverse. This person won't be receiving any type of justice. So if you were thinking about, trying to save this person from whatever this is, or thinking that, whatever this is a little too harsh, and you don't really want to see this person, go through this, it's happening anyway. It's happening anyway. It's already here. It's already happened. It's already in effect. They are not able, or they are unable to take any type of leaps of faith. As far as them, thinking that something is going to come through, or they're going to receive justice in a certain department for whatever it may be, it's not going to happen. Because they don't deserve it. Look at this. I can't make it up. The Tower. They don't deserve it. And like I said, if this is like a practitioner, or, someone that played around in the dark and tried to play in your energy to tell this person, your destiny, or what's going on with you, or what went on with you, they're also experiencing a Tower moment. Yeah, with the Page of Swords, this is multiple people spying on you. But I feel like they're all connected to whoever this individual is, or you. There was some type of connection here. Somebody could have, thought that they were selling you out to this person. But what I'm getting is you really didn't give a lovely, at all. You just didn't give a shit, period. About who was saying what, where it was coming from, what angle, what the outcome would be. You just completely gave up on whatever this is, or whoever these people are. You realized you didn't want anyone like this in your life. And you realize that you didn't want to deal with anyone that will receive information about you, you know, from someone else versus you. Because I feel like this is what was going on here. This is somebody that was, spying on you through someone else. They were only probably entertaining this person to find out more about you versus, you know, being a man or being a woman and asking you themselves. And that wasn't even possible because this is someone that's been running around in this page energy, incredibly childish, incredibly immature. So even if they wanted to have an adult like conversation with you, they would have been incapable of holding one with you, period. This is someone that's like a adolescence, like, you know, or they have an adolescent mind. This person and whoever this other energy is, that is the judgment, the tower. And with Mercury going retrograde up in from now to 2027, it's changing the game. It's changing everything. That changes everything here. Because I feel like it didn't put you in this bold type of energy. You already possibly didn't care about what was happening, but now you really don't. It's like you don't give a rat's ass at all. And wherever this tower is, if you look at it, it looks like a ghost, right? Versus a building or a house. These energies, I'm telling you, this is this person and whoever this other dark individual is that they were, you know, going through to get to you. They both gotta feel this. There's no escaping it. Look at this. Ten of Swords, yes. These are two individuals that betrayed you. Or did they betray themselves? I feel like that's the $1,000,000 question that they're asking themselves. Did we betray the collective or did we really just, you know, betray ourselves here? Because you see, you so powerful, collective. Your energy, your aura. So whereas energies couldn't really take you one on one. This is the reason why they had to come together. You know, confirmation. They had to come together to try to build. I feel like they were trying to build a tower moment for you. This is not someone that was coming, in your direction straight up and direct or head up or head on. They were working together. And the plan was to build this tower and take you down. Because I feel like I feel a envious spirit, a jealous spirit. Imagine you, wanting to know about a person more and more. Well, imagine you wanting to know about someone in general and the things that, someone is conveying to you It's building resentment in you, but yet you keep dealing with this person or speaking with this person because you intrigued. You deem the collective to be a mystery. You want more. You want to know more about someone that you have grown to resent. And how you know that is because of this person's actions, the way that they handled you. They didn't handle you delicately. You know, they didn't handle you in a manner. You know how when you buy something like glass and it may come in a box and it may say handle with care or it may say fragile, you know, I feel like that was your real energy. You know, but maybe you just didn't wear your heart on your sleeves, but that can be your real energy. But due to the nature of the things that was conveyed through this dark individual here, someone believed that you didn't deserve gentleness. They believed that you didn't deserve to be, you know, treated with care. And the resentment kept building with this person. But I feel like whoever this other individual is, they were trying to kill two birds with one stone. They could have been envious and jealous of you. So they made up all these bogus stories or gave partial truths and added on what they deemed to be their truth and conveyed that to someone because they wanted two reactions to the lies and the garbage that they were spewing out. The first reaction was to get someone to turn against you. The second one was to make sure that when they got this person to turn against you, they wanted to make sure that this individual resented you, so that there would be, you know, no more coming together, no more you and this person, no more connection. And somebody ate the bait. They didn't take it, they ate it. And now they're sitting somewhere suffering from the same disease that whoever this practitioner is that had a personal vendetta. Okay, this was a personal vendetta against you. And this is someone that wanted other energies to see things their way in regards to you. But yet, whoever this is, they enjoyed speaking about you. It's like they were infatuated with you. They deemed you to be mysterious. You know, they really deem you to be somebody that's real bomb. You know what I'm saying? Collective, like you that guy or you that chick, right? Whoever you are. So imagine this whole, I want to call it like a shit show, going down. All to hurt one person that was already sensitive, already, you know, like I said, delicate, fragile. But see, you didn't show that to these individuals, and that's why they upset. They wanted to see you fold. They wanted to see you, you know, That's the perfect word, fold. And it didn't happen. You didn't give them what you knew that they wanted. hmm And so they resent you for standing your ground in a situation. Look at this. The Knight of Coins. I feel like you didn't give them what they wanted. You could have, if this is your energy, tapped into the energy of being focused on something, like keeping your eyes on a prize, whatever you deem to be a prize, or whatever you work at, whatever you building, even if you're self-employed or self-sufficient. It's like you walked away from all of this energy and started working on something, working extremely hard. Mm. So that was a part of the plan too, to not be there for you, to not supply you with anything beneficial, to not help you out financially. So they felt like that alone was going to break you. Ooh, somebody believes some lies from this high priestess in the reverse. What is this high priestess energy in the reverse? They believe, listen, what is this high priestess energy in the reverse? Thank you. Could never make it up. We got the Five of Cups. This person was literally praying that whatever this is did not work out. But now they are regretting whatever this is that they did. See, this could be somebody that drank a lot. That this is Five Cups. You know, Five Cups is way past the limit for one person. I don't know, I'm getting spilled the beans. You know, I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. What is spilled the beans? Okay, let me get that. Hold on, guys. Oh, here we go. Ten of Wands. Okay, this is what they're regretting. They're regretting spilling some type of information to someone. Listen, even if it was a lie, they're in regret about it because they're burdened. They carrying they as a result of that, they're burdened. They're carrying around a whole lot of burdens collective because their chance at being someone that's even likable again is out the window. Nobody would never trust whoever this is ever again. They don't understand what they actually did to themselves. See, when they were digging a grave for you, they should have been digging two or three so they could fall into it. Because they didn't know that whatever this is that they were doing, it was definitely gonna finish them. And it did. That's the judgment. The grave that they dug for you, they are falling. Listen, it's showing you, and they know about it. They are falling into it. And they know, yeah, they're regretting actions that they took against two people. Or this is two people that's in this Five of Cups energy. Regret, shame. This is a card of shame. Because it's like nobody not gonna really, you know, so whoever these other energies are, this person is finished. They out of there. All because of who, they betrayed. Not so much of being in betrayal energy, but who you betrayed. That's not getting a pass. They'll never be looked at the same. And then on top of that, there's energies that found out about, excuse me, guys, the lies, right? That this person added due to their level of hate for you. They lied on your name a lot. And whoever this is, they were very convincing, right? Possibly, trying to make someone feel like it was true, but you didn't give a damn about what this person thought or felt, because this is someone that shouldn't have even been having a conversation about you with, with someone else to begin with. And as a result, I feel like you don't want anything to do with any of these individuals that had a hand in, you know, trying to mistreat you when you didn't deserve it at all. At all. Because I feel like these energies had a choice. All of them. Whoever involved, they all had the same choice. Our choice is either to deal with you or walk away. They didn't have to stay or stick around, to try to inflict pain on you or onto you, harm onto you, wishing bad on you. They didn't have to stick around and do that. They could have took the high road and walked away. But due to this adolescence type of mind, brain, they wanted to, it became fun to antagonize you, to cause you a lot of pain, to try and break your heart. This is the type of energies that speak subliminally. Sub Hold on, guys. Subliminally. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I can't get it out straight, but let's just say they'll try to sub you, right? Like start talking about, what they learned or what they know and then cut it short. Like they really onto something or they really gain something, gain some type of knowledge that is about you, or they know something about you. And that was the reason for it all. Like they heard something, and it's like, whose side were you really on? I feel like this is someone that was trying to say or show you without going into detail that it was really never about you. And that they were always going to, listen to what anyone else had to say about you. And since the things that they were hearing were not good, it's like they swapped you out for whoever was giving them some type of information, even if it was untrue. Wow. Look, and like I said, you don't care. You off to a fresh start. You off to a brand new passionate beginning. It already started for you. Because again, this is what you were focused on. This is what you've been putting in work on. And this is the reason why they were sending a practitioner or talking to this evil dark witch. Confirmation. So they could find out where you were going, find out where you were headed, or find out what was going on with you in general. But nevertheless, these energies didn't know anything about how you was rocking or how you was moving. These are the type of individuals that could have known the younger version of you. You know, they haven't even caught up to where you are now in the present. And legend has it, they'll never catch up to where you are. This is energies that like to play sick games or mind games, you know, to try to get information when you could be straight up. They'll never amount up to who you are, not even put together. Not even joining forces and working together will ever help these energies amount up to who you are as one single individual. A hard worker, someone that's dedicated. They try to take all of that away from you. But that's neither here nor there. You probably didn't even care about that. Because you know you. But these are energies that's holding on to when you were, you know, young. Still like semi I want to say unexperienced, inexperienced. They don't know the part of you that transform. Because again, I feel like you guys are like ever changing. They'll never be able to catch up to your speed. They could try, but it's going to be always something lacking, something missing because they don't have it. Remember, it's in you, not on you. They could try to put it on as far as putting on the mask like it's all there, but it's not. And they did all this so you would lose focus, right? And not be able to make it to the end zone right here, to where you have this new beginning. They wanted to interfere with your work, whatever you may do for work, right? Because they felt like if they could interfere here, then they can block this energy. But see, they didn't know that this was set in stone. This is something that you are definitely going to, or I say definitely are, because I feel like you already going through it. You already received what you needed to receive. Something that you can take on along this journey with you, with, to make it here. What do we have? We have the Emperor in the reverse, or it's two. We have the Emperor and the Page of Staffs in the reverse. And this is what you realize once this person showed you who they were for real, what they were hiding. But the thing is, this person had nothing but time to keep it real. Hey, listen, I don't want what you want. You know, I don't think that we're a good match. I don't think we'll mesh well. I don't think we're a good fit. Again, adolescence energy. They couldn't communicate that because they were stuck playing this game. I don't think that I'm the one that you think that I am. Communication rule a nation, right? But this is someone that decided that they didn't have to show you anything. They didn't have to tell you anything per se. I'll show you. And I'm going to show you because of the things that I've already gathered, the information that I already gathered about you. I feel resentment for you. And I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I'm going to make you feel how I felt when I had to be on the receiving end of hearing this from whoever this other third party energy is or was. Thank you for the gift. So no, I'm not gonna, show you this all at once. I'm not gonna tell you. I'm gonna stick around, you know, I'm gonna pop out or show up whenever I feel the need to. But you best believe as soon as I either pop up or call or come around, I'm gonna have something negative to say to you. Because of the way that I feel. They probably felt like you were lit, collective. Listen, they probably found out that you were lit. Like you lived a litty life. and they envy that. They mad at that. Because at that time, again, you could have been in your adolescence. But they didn't have that same type of free time that you had to be able to do what you did. And they upset with you because either one, you beat them to the punch, or two, you know, they just simply was not in a position to be able to live their life fully like you did. And so they mad at that. This somebody that's playing catch up as an adult, a man child or a woman child, right? They're trapped. And I feel like anyone that's a woman or a man that's trapped in that energy, that's not normal. Like, you could really go get a first check or a third check or something. That's not normal. That's a disability. It's not normal behavior. Do you know how a man child or a woman child really perform is sick? Listen to me. And it'll make you think like, well, What was you doing when you were a child? When you were a child, you act like a child. When you were an adult, you act like an adult. What was they doing that they stuck? One foot in here, one foot in there. And they mad at you. Because like I said, you that chick, that guy, that girl, that dude. Take it as it resonates. That's now a wholesome man or a wholesome woman. And they can't figure out how you manage to. You know what I'm talking about? They want the juice. They want the recipe. They want to pick up what you put down. And that's where they stuck at. Because whatever you put down, you done with it. You didn't move so far. You've already surpassed whatever you put down. They're not receiving any type of good. Whoever this is, they didn't receive any type of good message from whoever this was that was calling themselves interpreting for you. Subliminally dissing you to make themselves feel superior. So as a result of that, this emperor in the reverse want to hurt you. They do. They want you to feel some type of pain. This is jealousy. Listen. Listen. If you know you were innocent in a situation and someone that had no reason, to want to hate on you or hate you, it's envy and it's jealousy. Imagine that. And so with that should make you not want to even be involved with whoever this is. Not even want to talk to them unless you just playing in their face. Because you can see the truth. But if you stick around to play this game, then that'll make you just like them. Where we at? 4 cups. Leave them in the dust. Oh, you already did. Because you've been bored with this offer. They not hitting on Jack-ish. This is what they chose. And you can also, too, be making them stand on that business. Right? And they don't like that. They don't like the fact that you don't want to take their offer. It ain't hitting on ish. That's why you don't. This has been there, done that. This is, I'm cool on you, I done had you type of energy. Or I'm cool on you, I done been around you type of energy. And they're upset that you're not bothered, impressed. And they also is upset with this other dark witch from lying to them, giving them false advice about, either how they can get you back or you would return or because you were desperate and this, that, and the third. They still waiting on you to return. They still waiting. And it never happened. So now this person is feeling like whoever told them, whatever they told them, They don't even listen. They don't want nothing to do with this person. They feel like this person is now useless because you lied to me. Because remember, whoever this other dark witch is, they were trying to kill two birds with one stone. What we have? The hangman. This settlement check completely changed my life. It came from a car accident I almost forgot about. I never. The hangman. And this is what kept this person in this stuck energy. I don't see this person hands tied. I just see him behind his back. But I do see that snake got him. And I do see they was stuck between worlds. Whether they wanted to fly like a freaking eagle, you heard me? Or be in this snaked out energy with this dark lion, witch, or warlock. See, whoever this is, they wanted the best of both worlds. That's why they wanted you around. If you think of an eagle, you think of, you know, the king of his tribe. You know, the eagle is extremely close with God. I really say that this is the number one messenger. You know, this is who God deemed the king of the flock. You understand what I'm saying? But there's the serpent. And if this person tried to lift themselves up and connect with this eagle, look how the serpent wrapped them up with nothing but lies. Nothing but lies. Definitely, this is heavy. That's heavy. That's heavy energy. And they were trying to weigh. Look at all of this, a whole body. You know, a serpent. All this connected to this eagle. Trying to weigh this eagle down. That eagle represents you. Your connection. Your strength. Your wisdom. What is the judgment spirit? And you not sparing no one. I'm telling you, with this Mercury retrograde that's happening and Saturn placements and all this stuff that's going on universally, listen. If you ain't never pop out before and this bold energy, if you were someone that were like timid or shy, watch over the next few weeks. Just watch and see. Watch and see. And it's going to be automatic. And that's for all the ones that don't believe in the transits and don't believe that God created the world and the universe for us to be in sync. Watch how this is about to go down. Or somebody else is about to figure you out. And I don't even know if this is needless to say. That energy alone got this person so attracted to you right now. Listen. Because they know. Look at this. The Wheel of Fortune. They know. Like I said, over the next few weeks, just watch how you pop out. Wait. And you are someone that's very patient from what I can see. You didn't want nothing that belonged to no one else. You wanted everything for you. And that can also be another reason why someone is mad. You weren't into this energy sharing and all this, that, and the third. No, 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 no. You know, if you feel like you got to choose anything or something else or someone else, you got to choose between me and something else or someone else, choose that or them. And they don't understand how you meant that. But you did. Look at this. Like I said, shout out to that 60-second like. Like I said, you meant that. Choose them, I'm out. I'm choosing me. You choose that or them, and I'm choosing me. That was a bold statement. Because for the life of this person, they never believed that you walked away to choose you. Like, you walked away and went towards something else. Because I'm a man child or I'm a woman child, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. Right? Because I'm scared of the dark type of freaking energy. You understand what I'm saying? Like children be. They don't like to be alone because they're afraid of the dark. The light gotta be on type of energy. That's what they felt like you were doing. But you didn't. You had to work on you, and you put in hard work. Like I said, the Knight of Coins. You put in hard work when it came down to you. Mind, body, soul, spirit. You understand? Finances, everything. But I feel like finances is the last thing. Although it was a part of on your agenda. You know, because you needed to survive. But I feel like you were able to put it last because that was also the easiest thing for you to accomplish out of everything else that was named that you needed to work on, right? You know that finances come to you easily. That's never been a problem. Not when you got God. You don't got to worry about nothing. So if you worrying, it's the devil trying to make you worry. So stop. That's my personal advice to you. Stop worrying. Everything working out exactly how it's supposed to go. God got you. Believe that. And I always take my own advice when it comes down to me saying that because I know for certain. But see, the serpent, the devil will try to trick you and make you think that your mind playing tricks on you and try to turn your mind against God. No, God got you. Believe that. Believe that. Like he always had. Always had you. Wait, I was about to drop my doggone thing. Hold on, I had to catch it. Look at this. What did I say? God got you. Man or woman. This is strictly talking about stability. You being stable. You having everything that you need. Don't it look like she big chilling? Look at this purple you wearing. Divine, straight divine. Lavender. It's almost matching my nails, right? Listen to what I'm telling you. The pinnacle goal, the Chuck goal. You sitting on victory. Man, listen. I gotta fix this, guys. I had it sitting up. My daughters took the doggone thing off it. This is victorious. This is you. You're crown protected. Thank you for the gift. They can't take nothing from you. They couldn't add to you. So they tried to subtract from you. Take from you. That was a no-go. You got the freaking Wheel of Fortune. You got the Queen of Pentacles clarifying the Wheel of Fortune. It can mean whatever you want it to mean, sweets. I take it two ways, right? It's always a two-way street. The rabbit hole got deep, and it's how fast you transform. You understand? This how fast you were able to get them finances that I'm talking about. That was the easiest thing. But you also couldn't achieve that or obtain that per se until you worked on your mind, your body, your soul, your spirit. Everything had to be aligned. Your health, your mental health. You know what I'm talking about? This is alignments. All the trees green. This bigger than greener grass. All the trees are greener by you. Yeah. Temperance. In a reverse. And that's not for you. This is. But this energy isn't. Why did we get temperance in the reverse? I need you guys to go read up on what's happening with these transits. You got to stay in the know so you can know exactly what it means for you without having to hear it through the mouth of another person. Because sometimes people may not, they may take what you say, as a grain of salt. Like, or just because, it worked one way for one person, that don't mean it's going to work that way for me. Go read it for yourself. Just to know what's going on. Just to get the feel of what you are stepping into. See, this is what this spiritual journey is all about. It's not really just all about, all of this messiness is a bigger picture. But right now, this is what it is. Here we go. Look at this. Ten of Pentacles. There's no balancing this out for this person. They done. This is like, stick a fork in them done type of energy. They can't balance this out. They did too much. They let the bad outweigh the freaking good. Look at this. Look what little foolish did. These, people just be wanting attention. I find it very ironic you keep commenting saying the same things, but you watching every video. So how about you take learn something from these videos, okay? And I'm done talking to these karmics. Also, it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. That's what that means. Spirit, hello. That's what Spirit said. Because remember, they tried to take your brand new beginning. They tried to interfere with you putting in work on yourself or working on yourself so you wouldn't reach this Ace of Wands energy. And Spirit said you getting the last laugh. Ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. Here we go. So someone here pretty much swapped it out. They gave up this. They forfeited this, per se, for this, and to be in this energy. Look at all the tens. Look at this. Forfeited this for this to be left in this. Yeah. Spirit said in that order. In that order. And someone could be in pain. They have pain. Listen, some of the things be explicit. Not too explicit, but they got pain all in their donkey. You know? Or they try to be a pain in a donkey to you. And like I said, everything that they did to mistreat you is happening to them. Queen of Swords. And like I said, if you were never in this energy before, if you were passive or timid, they're about to see. I see 10777. Your sword is down. You are in good energy. And the thing is, your energy cannot be pressed. Like, if energies are looking for a rise out of you, I feel like you're going to say what you got to say if you say anything in a very calm manner. But they better not get it twisted. And I feel like they know somehow. Somehow. They know. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords energy. Look at this. Yay. I'm telling you. You successful. And you still receiving your accolades. The very same ones that they try to discredit or take from you. You still receiving it. And they can't believe it. They can't believe it. Whoever this is, they cannot believe that, you know, you're still being talked about, like, or spoke on in a good way. How you successfully healed. You know, how you successfully, ended a contract or walked away, just to name a few. But like I said, they could be hearing this through the grapevine and they don't like it. Then they try to reattach themselves to you because now, when it was bad, they didn't know you. It's like that Mike Jones energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, back then you didn't want me type of energy. Now I'm hot, you all on me. You know what I'm saying? Nonsense. The gag is you successful. Oh, yeah, that's such and such, or I used to, or that I used to run with that person, or we was cool or whatever. Now they trying to reattach themselves to you. No, that don't go like that. And you can't allow that. It's like you play with me like I'm a game, I'm gonna treat you like a joke. But just remember, tricks is for kids. So you're not about to play this game with whoever this is. You simply don't want no parts. And they know it. They can feel it in the air. They know it. They can feel it. They see it. Look at this. But they still trying to hold on to you though. Two of Wands. They struggling. And the reason why is because look at all this blue. They didn't listen to their intuition. Let me see what the two of staffs mean in this deck. I feel like it's something else. Planning, forward thinking, and making decisions about your future. Like I said, this is the energy. Often signaling a crossroad where you must choose between staying in your comfort zone or taking a risk. It suggests having a world in your hands, indicating potential, ambition, and a need to devise a strategy before taking action. See, they're realizing, like I said, with the blue and the intuition, what they had, and that was you. And they don't want to let you go. They don't want to let you go. But I still feel like I see sudden departure. That's your energy. Because you're not doing this. And even if it didn't happen or when it do happen, it's gonna be suddenly. It is definitely gonna be suddenly. Somebody is trying to plan though. Because they see you in a strong position. Imagine that. And they know somebody else gonna come in and sweep you up whenever you're ready. See, if it hasn't happened yet or it haven't happened yet, they know it didn't happen because you didn't try to make it happen. Because again, you walked away for you. You had work to do. You had to choose you and work on you. And if you didn't do that, you wouldn't have been no good for no one else. If you didn't do that, you will be no good for no one else. You'll be just like this person, trying to still hold on to something that they proclaim is quote unquote, you know, hurting them to do so, but yet they still haven't let go. Why is that? Why is that? If something hurt, let it fully go. If it's meant for you or it's meant for you to have, first and foremost, I feel like if something or someone, really someone, but it could be something too. But if it's meant for you to have, it's not going nowhere. Scratch all that, and if it leaves and you find it again, then it's meant to be. No. If you stayed, then it's meant to be. You gotta ride that wave together. There's no such thing as, oh, I'm gonna go and do this over here, and work on myself and da 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 da, and then try to, you know, spin a block. That don't go like that. Confirmation. Because all it'll be showing you is whenever things get tough, times get hard, this person will run away from you. And that's the lesson that you learned. No, baby, you don't know. It don't go like that. But listening to whoever they were listening to, they just knew for sure it was going like that. They thought you were really weak, collective. They thought you were weak. I'm talking about incredibly weak. Look, everything is slowing down. Like once you decide to make that next step and walk away, then you already made a choice. You already made a decision. Live in it. Stand on it. And that means letting the collective go fully. No holding on for whatever reason. Goodbye. You don't gotta play the game to where, you holding on for a certain thing because you trying to make it like you if you fully let go, something going, nothing ain't gonna happen. Let it go. And stick with what you chose. Because it wasn't the collective. Because the collective wasn't an option. Right? They trying to come up with all kind of excuses as to why they holding on. Oh, I'm just holding on for this reason, but I don't really want them. So anytime this person think that I'm just holding on to them for them, then I'ma just mistreat them or I'll treat them bad to show them. No, that's not showing nobody nothing. Stand on business. Let it go. They're afraid to. And they can't even communicate that to you. This is about fast communication or communication coming in, fast movement. All of that's in the reverse. And why? Look at this. Eight of Pentacles. Because they already know. Two reasons. They already know that you don't want to work on something. What's the next one? Celebrations are over. You're not trying to celebrate with this person. Okay? What's the next reason? You're not trying to work on it. You're not trying to celebrate. What's next? What is the other one? What I heard next? This one. Okay. Look at this. Protection. Somebody know that they'll be losing their protection. You. Remember I said the ego, right? They'll be losing you. And they'll be losing that spiritual covering of protection that you offered. Confirmation. That's what that is. Someone could be born in 88, 83, 73. Or you be 38, 37. What we have? The four coins. This selfish son of a gun that held back, didn't want to offer you anything, is afraid to let go because everything already slowed down for them. Celebrations are over. Nobody want to celebrate with them. They can see the truth. And you don't want to work on something with them. Look, I said they can see the truth, and look, we have the Ace of Swords. It's the absolute truth. King of Swords in the reverse. Page of Cups in the reverse. Devil in the upright. Six of Swords. Okay? You moved away. You moved on away from this devil energy to smooth the calmer waters. Look at this. But they thought you were going to be left out in the cold, but you're not. But yet they feeling it and they living it. The Chariot. You successfully moved on. And you got your birthright. That's what's happening. And we had the Seven of Cups sitting in the reverse. Like when it come down to you ever being an option, is what I heard. That was never going to fly. What else we have? Six of Pentacles. Now they want to try to offer you some type of equal give and take, but you've given that to yourself already. You don't even want it. Not from this person because it's not sincere. It's not genuine. Give me one more from the middle. Three of Staffs. Yep, they ship's not coming in. Spirit say this one. What we have? Yep. They done lost you, lost out on the connection. They losing all kind of ish. Most importantly, they lost you. And most importantly, they lost a friend in you. You don't even view this person as friend material. No more. At all. Like the way you used to care about the things that this person say, you don't give a rat's ass. Thank you guys for the gifts. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend, bring a friend. I don't know, throat chakra. I'm telling you, you guys, something, y'all about to pop out in some energy that somebody is just not going to be able to understand. They're not going to be able to fathom this energy. Because now if you were quiet, your throat chakra is opening. You not withholding nothing. You're not withholding nothing. Whoever you are, you're not withholding anything. You're not. I feel like you know what to say. You know, whenever you want to speak, and sometimes you're not going to say anything, but when you do, it's not going to be the same. It's not going to be the same type of conversation that you had with someone prior to what's happening with you right now. So again, that's what I have for you. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on all post notification bells. And I'll see you guys on the next one. I feel like I'm choking.